Hi there, welcome to my channel and to today's video. So essentially I'm going to be sharing with you how to make this amazing herbal hair growth oil for massive hair growth. If this is something you're interested in, do stay tuned. So the ingredients I'm using for this oil are extra virgin olive oil, palm kernel oil, Jamaican black castor oil, amla powder, dried thyme, fenugreek seeds, which is very great for natural hair, clove powder. This is a very great herb for natural hair as well. And my essential oils are rosemary oil, eucalyptus oil. So these are basically what I'm using for this recipe. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do well to hit on the subscribe button below. Thanks so much for doing that. Now to begin with, I go ahead to pour half a cup of the palm kernel oil. These are my base oils, and I love palm kernel oil and olive oil because they are very great at being able to penetrate the hair and also helping to stimulate hair growth. So I pour half each of these oils to get a full cup of the oils, and then I warm it up a bit. This I do because I'm going to be adding my fenugreek, which I need the oil to be warmed up a bit. So that's what I do. I put it on a water bath and then put about 2 tablespoonful of my fenugreek seeds into the oil. Now fenugreek seeds are very great for natural hair because they contain a lot of minerals and also vitamins that are essential for hair growth. So what I do is to mix up everything and just leave it to warm up a bit. Now you can store it in a cool place for weeks, but I'm not going to be doing that. I'm just going to be leaving it for days as well. But then I just want to fasten the process a bit. So what I do is to leave this in a cool dry place for 3 days. That is what I did, 3 days. And after 3 days, this is what I have. My fenugreek oil is ready to be used. You can leave it for as long as you want and you still get the benefits of the fenugreek into the oil. Now right after I am done separating the oil itself from the fenugreek seeds, I go ahead to add my amla powder. Amla is also very good for natural hair, and it is rich in vitamin C and it helps with natural hair growth. So I put about half a teaspoon of the amla powder into the oil. Now usually I like to use amla because it really helps me with my dandruff as well. Sometimes some oils are not really good, or some herbs are not really good in helping with that. Now the next thing I add is my thyme, my dried thyme is also a very great herb. Now you can just google all of these herbs that I'm using just to get to know the benefits very well. The next one I'm adding is my clove. Now this is normal clove that I blended to get this. It is also has very great properties, antibacterial and also antimicrobial properties that help with dandruff as well. So what I do is just mix everything up. You can see that instantly the color of the oil has changed, and this I leave for 24 hours just for the herbs to get into the oil, or let me say to just for the oils to be able to whatever into the oils. So what I do next is just separate the oils from the herbs after I've realized that everything is set to be used. Now you can add any other herb that you feel like you want to add, especially for your specific hair need, but this is a hair growth oils, and the ingredients I'm using are well known to help stimulate hair growth. So this is basically the oil that I have. Now the next thing that I do is to add my essential oils. Essential oils are great oils that help to penetrate the hair and also help with hair growth. And so I add about 500 ml of the rosemary oil and the eucalyptus oil. And the next oil I'm also adding is my black castor oil, and this is another great oil for natural hair. So I'm adding about 10 ml of the black castor oil into this. Now you will notice that the oils that I'm using for this recipe are great oils, and they are well-known oils that help stimulate natural hair growth. So this is basically the oil that I have. Now I just transfer it into my mini bottle, and then this is it. Now it smells very nice because of the essential oils that I have in there, and this oil, when used consistently, will promote your hair growth. If you have bald edges, you can also use this oil on your edges. Now just to show you how I use the oil on my hair, personally I use this oil for scalp massages because that is what helps stimulate blood flow to aid growth, and you have to be consistent with this to be able to see results. So what I do is just pour the oil on my hand and then massages on my edges and also on my scalp. This I do on every wash day. Just do this consistently, and girl, you will notice the difference. And this is how I use the oil on my hair. You can also use it for hot oil treatments, as a pre-poo, and any other way that you want to use your oil, but this is basically how I use the oil on my hair. And trust me, if you use this oil this way, you definitely going to notice a difference in your hair growth. Thanks a lot for watching and sticking around till now. If you haven't yet like this video, please do, and thanks again. I'll see you in my next video. Until then, bye.